apple, not an orange? Is it the apple it's meant to be? Hey, perhaps not. But is it an apple? Is it the remnant? Is it the seed? The seed of that apple, did it come from Timbuktu? No, it came from Hawaii. It is the remnant. And oh boy, when that seed is planted, right in the most fertile soil of the Imara Khan, you already know we popping off. I believe in that seed. I don't have to be it. You don't have to be it. But I believe it exists because I believe Hawaii's word. I believe in the remnant of Israel. Escape from what? From death, my naga. Those that are saved out of the house. Yes, Jacob has a house. Is his house no more? If Jacob's house is no more, my naga, then you are no more. And the tree might be cut down, but the roots are still firm, fixed, and immovable. And the house of Jacob exists. It shall come to pass in that day. What day, Manaka? Let's back it up to verse 19. And the remnant of the trees of his forest shall be few, that a child may write them down. Few does not mean wiped off the face of the earth. I'm speaking to the few. We doing it for the few. We doing it for the trees that still remain, the remnant. The remnant of Israel that are escaped of the worst of the hijacked city. The house of Yaakov shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. Yeah, we got smited. Yeah, they smote us. Yet there's still a few in the forest. The remnant exists. But shall stay upon Hawa, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. So this house of Jacob will be keeping the code in truth. They will be with Hawa. A remnant shall return, my nigga. This don't sound like you got wiped out to me. Where does this doctrine come from? Why are they saying this? Who has this in their heart bone, in the innermost parts? That's the only way it can come out of your mouth. So you can't hide in this frequency no more. You can't hide behind our slango. You can't call yourself Drop Nation and not get revealed. Mama ain't letting that happen. You're going to have multiple slips out of your tongue about how we don't exist no more, about how you're replacing us. But the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, the Gentile. No, Jacob, unto Hawa, the mighty. For though your people, O Israel, be as the sand of the sea, what do we say? Jacob is deep, but only a remnant shall return. Only a few. A remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, man. It don't sound like you got washed out by the white man when they came to the shores of America. It don't sound like you got wiped out by slavery. It don't sound like you got mixed out by all these interracial marriages. Two black people can get together and you don't know if one is an Ammonite and one's a Moabite. One is a Jebusite, one is an Edomite. They're all quote unquote black people. If you're outside of that, I don't know what you are. We don't know what you are. We still don't know what the so-called white man really is. He's not in the Bible. You're talking about something else outside of these original tribes. And that's okay. Just keep the code. Don't let it mess you up too much. Don't let it confuse you at all. Just keep the code. Damn sure don't think you're replacing us. You're not even in the script. Your people are not in the script. But that's why they steal our history so they can invent history. And then that's why they want to wash us out and mix us out in their innermost parts of their heart. So that Israel's no longer remembered, so that the seed of Israel is no longer remembered. Psalms 83, man. Confederacy. But the remnant shall return. The Gentiles shall return. People should start keeping the code of all nationalities and races and tribes. I hope so. But that's only because you ain't got no doggone choice. You don't need no brownie points. You don't need no reward. For what your people have done, you need no reward. Your reward is your salvation, and that's up to Hawaii. We've been judged. Your judgment is here. But the remnant, my house, Jacob, shall return unto Hawaii the mighty. Everybody's not Hawaii's people. You should know that by now. The seed exists, so you can't circumvent the seed to get close to Hawaii. It's order over chaos, man. For though your people, who? Hawaii's people, Israel, be as the sand of the sea, only a remnant of them shall return. But they want to take our opportunity to return away by saying, washed up, wiped out, mixed out. How can we ever return if we're all mixed out, man? I'll wait. My Nagas, my remnant, I'm doing this for you. This frequency is for you. This transmission is for you. The remnant. And extermination is determined, overflowing with righteousness. For an extermination wholly determined shall Hawa, the power of hosts, make in the midst of all the earth. They're all going to witness not just the extermination, but the return. Therefore, thus says Hawa, the power of hosts. O my people, my people. Hawa has a people, not a hypothetical people, an actual tribe, an actual seed, with actual phenotypes, with actual inheritance and heritage. My people that dwell in Zion, be not afraid of Ashur, though he smite you with a rod, and lift up his staff against you, hijack city, after the manner of Egypt. For yet a very little while, and the indignation shall be accomplished, my anger shall be to their destruction. You only got that rod because of the indignation of being out of cold, because of your idols, your false gods. But this is accomplished. This is finished. Hawa's anger shall be to their destruction. Now, you've been judged. We've been judged. And in that, it shall come to pass in that day that his burden shall depart from off your shoulder, my nagas, my remnant, and his yoke from off your neck, my remnant, my people, and the yoke shall be destroyed by reason of fatness.